Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be reviewing this 2018 Dodge Charger SXT. Drive regular SXT sedan. Now this trim is actually the most popular trim for this year's Charger out of the many trims available. So going from bottom up, we have the SE rear-wheel drive trim, the SE all-wheel drive trim, the SXT rear-wheel drive trim, which is what this is, the SXT all-wheel drive trim, and then starting at the V8s, the bottom of the V8 models, is the RT trim, then the RT Scat Pack trim, then my personal favorite, the SRT 392s, and then finally finishing off with the crown jewel of modern day Chargers, the SRT Hellcat. This car is a V6 Charger, but it is actually a very respectable car and a great daily driver, and it is a very good looking design in my opinion. In addition to that, this car has a great amount of functionality and versatility for a normal sedan, and I'm going to show you guys in a second. Now, I know some Charger purists and old school muscle car fans were really upset with Mopar when they came out with this modern Charger design because it is a four-door sedan. Besides that, I mean, I really love this overall design of the modern day Chargers, especially the newer editions such as this one. Starting off at this front fascia, I know the front of the SRT models come with a much more aggressive looking front bumper paired with a performance inspired hood, and that some of these V6 models may look blander in the eyes of some people when comparing it to those SRT trims, but I absolutely love this regular Charger look in the front. Now, I really like these outer body lines on the opening of this bottom grille going right up to the upper grille right here. Now, both of these grills are really designed to maximize airflow into the engine bay while also maintaining this really aggressive look. Front of the car, I do also really like the overall light design much better on these newer models compared to the 06 to 2010 generation Chargers. And I absolutely love how this slim outer LED strip is illuminated and serves as a daytime running light that highlights the border around the actual headlight housing. Now, I also really like these two like little fog lights on each side, these two little strips down here. So that being said, this 2018 Charger from factory is 198.4 inches long with a width of 75 inches, a wheelbase of 120.2 inches, and it is actually 58.2 inches tall. Now, this rear-wheel drive SXT Charger also has a curb weight just under 4,000 pounds at 3,966 pounds. So this Charger is definitely fairly heavy, especially when comparing it to its lighter competitors in the Mustang and Camaro. But that is one thing that Dodge is definitely known for in both the Charger and Challenger models. Now, even though this vehicle is fairly heavy, it still handles pretty well thanks to its completely independent suspension at all four wheels. Taking a look under the engine bay, we can see that this Charger is powered by a 3.6 liter V6 naturally aspirated double overhead cam engine that from factory makes 292 brake horsepower at 6,300 RPMs and 260 foot-pounds of torque at 4,800 RPMs. Now, this is also a 4-valve per cylinder engine that runs best off of regular 93 octane pump gas. Now, this engine, when combined with the 8-speed shiftable automatic transmission that is in this car, gets an extremely impressive 19 miles per gallon during city driving and a whopping 31 miles per gallon during highway driving for a combined average miles per gallon of 23. So these are very impressive numbers coming from a V6, but this is also a direct product of the 8-speed transmission that this car comes with. That being said, I believe manufacturers are stepping in a very good direction as they develop new transmissions that have more and more gears. For example, the brand new 2020 Mustang GT. Now, when you buy an automatic Mustang GT, this comes with a 10-speed automatic transmission, which is almost mind-blowing. But with these automatic transmissions that come with more gears, it basically helps the vehicle produce these very impressive miles per gallon numbers when combined with the efficient factory tune that already comes on most vehicles stock. So taking a look at these back seats, you can definitely tell that this car can comfortably fit 5 people, which is a clear advantage of having 4 doors. Now, Dodge states that this 2018 Charger has 36.6 inches of rear headroom, 40.1 inches of rear legroom, and 57.9 inches of rear shoulder room. So before I sit in this driver's seat and take this car out for a drive, Dodge also states that these front seats of this 2018 Charger come with 38.6 inches of front headroom, 41.8 inches of front legroom, and 59.5 inches of front shoulder room. So sitting in this driver's seat now, my first impression of this car is that it comes with a lot of modern day conveniences and different options. Now I know that this is a lower level trim Charger, and the SRT models do come with a very impressive and very advanced performance touchscreen right in the center here. But honestly, this Charger is just, pretty impressive, and there are definitely more options than you would probably need in your day-to-day use of this vehicle. So, it's more than enough, and it's very, very comfortable in here. So, without further ado, I'm going to be taking this thing for a drive and showing you guys my initial reactions to this vehicle. Alright guys, so I'm here in this 2018 Charger SXT, and this drives really, really good. Now, obviously, like I said before, it's not fast or anything, and with a curb weight just under 4,000 pounds, it's actually, well, it's over 4,000 pounds with me in it right now, so it is a little bit more bulky than what I'm used to. But it's not super quick, but it's fun to drive, and it's really, really responsive. It's something that is, even though it's an automatic, if you do, I guess, mess up, you oversteer, understeer, whatever, it is something that is very, very forgiving. Now, that being said, I do suggest if you own one of these or you're looking to buy one of these, the steering is very sensitive, and even though, like I just said, it is forgiving, it does feel like it is almost easy to oversteer in this vehicle. So this is a rear-wheel drive trim, and I would think that either the SE or the SXT all-wheel drive trims, the V6 all-wheel drive trims, would be like the perfect daily driver. It looks good, it drives really, really well. I believe these are somewhat reliable. Now, this is a 2018 model. It doesn't have too many miles on it. Actually, it only has 4,327 miles. So this is basically brand new. Now, this owner has had this car for about 2 months now, I believe. So he said that he absolutely loves it. He's taken it on, hour-long drives. He's driven it just around town, stuff like that. And he has basically, so far, he's got no complaints for it. And honestly, as I'm driving around right now, I have no complaints either. It handles really well. You can feel the independent suspension. Now, I know that sounds kind of funny because most cars nowadays have an independent suspension, but I'm used to a Mustang, and my Mustang, it is newer, but it's a couple years old now, and it does still have the live axle in the rear. So I do feel a little bit of a difference. This does grip the road a little bit better. I'm just accelerating into a corner here, and it handles bumps really well. It brakes really, really responsive as well. I definitely recommend this car, especially for a beginner car, because having this as a teenager, that's got to be really fun. You have 4 doors, you can basically pick up all your friends. You got the looks of a Charger, as long as you just don't think that it's a race car. Because obviously V6 owners of any real domestic car, Mustang, Camaro, Charger, even Challengers, they do get a bad rep because they're a cheap version of the Mustang, Camaro, Charger, or Challenger. And sometimes people who aren't car enthusiasts just buy them because of the name, and next thing you know, they think that they have a Hellcat, or they think that they got a Shelby. So as long as you're buying this car and you know that it's a daily driver, and you know that it is something that is fun, but it is not a race car, I do suggest buying this car and driving this car. It handles extremely well. Now, I know that I believe this generation started in 2011 or 2012, and I know that now you can probably find one of those years of this generation for probably really cheap, probably right around the $15,000 range, maybe even cheaper depending upon the mileage. I'm not too familiar with that. If you guys know about this generation Charger more, you guys know about the prices, then just comment down below, because I'd actually love to know. But I mean, on that note, thank you guys for watching this episode. Thank you guys for watching this review. Thanks for the support. Make sure to leave a like. Comment down below any other cars you'd want to see me review. If you have a car that you want reviewed, then just email me. I'm going to put my email at the end of this video, and it's going to be down in the description below.